The purpose of this show is to guide you to realign with habits that get you to live the life you've always dreamed of. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with Jesse You. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle, where you can access your full potential right now. Finally break free from destructive habits. That dream life, if you want it, you can have it. This is where you transform your health, mind, business, and relationships. Or do nothing and keep your life the way it is. But if you're ready for change, you're in the right place. This is where you're gonna learn how to live a habit-based lifestyle. You are tuning in to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Jesse Yule. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Jesse Yule, and today we're going to be talking about the habit of boredom. Can you handle the habit of boredom? Doing the same things every single day, day in and day out. You see, most business owners will not stick with anything long enough because they simply get bored. They get bored with the routine of doing the same thing over and over. And yet this is the exact same thing that makes most business owners, elite athletes, entrepreneurs successful. This is one of the biggest things that I come to question when I work with any entrepreneur or business owners. I want to look at their habits. I want to look at what drives them on a day-to-day basis. But what I see a lot of times is they constantly chase the next guru to follow, the next program, telling them what they should or shouldn't do. And there's no problem with this, but what happens is we lose sight of what actually makes people successful, because I truly believe the most successful athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs are elite at doing the shit that most people aren't willing to do, which is the boring stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis. See, what I realized a few years ago is boredom is the difference maker. And I want to explain what this actually means. Boredom being the difference maker is can you do the boring stuff every single day? Because those ultimately are what separate you from everyone else. Can you do the same thing day in and day out when no one is watching? Can you go to the gym and go work out every single day, day in and day out? Can you wake up at the same time every single day, day in and day out? Can you study and work on your skill set every single day? And what does that mean? That means that every single day, can I open a book and study something that is going to help me improve in some type of way, or some type of, performance to make me better, some way to sharpen my mind, some way to work on my mindset every single day, because those are the things that are ultimately going to drive me forward. You see, the workout that I do every single day is going to drive me forward to the result that I ultimately want. The studying is going to make me better as a businessman, as a entrepreneur at a specific skill, and something that's going to have a specific mindset for me that's going to allow me to get better. Can I meditate every single day and figure out a way to have space in my day so that I can sit in my thoughts, so that I can create space, so that I can be present, I can be focused? All of these things that people say they can't, like, hey, I just got to have more focus, I just got to have more of this, when in reality, meditation is often the thing that helps you with that. Can I sit in prayer every single morning and pray for the things that maybe I haven't seen? Can I pray for the things that I've set out to accomplish? Can I pray over my wife and my kids and marriage and the things that I want to call forward in my life? Do you have the daily discipline to do that? Because what I find with most people is they don't. Could you, message your wife every single day, whether it be in a video or be in a text or be in some form to show her that you're actually thinking about her. Can you do this with your kids? Can you take 20, 30 minutes of focus time with your kids every single day? Because these are the things that really separate, elite people, elite business owners, elite entrepreneurs from the rest, is they can do these things every single day because they know the results that they're actually after. And for you to understand what it takes to be elite, you must understand the results that you're chasing. See, once you understand the results that you want, it's very easy to reverse engineer that into a habit. And once you know the results you want to achieve, it just is it's a constant decision you make every single day. See, the success that you want as a husband, father, leader, businessman always comes down to creating some type of consistent daily action, daily habit that is going to get you there. And the best analogy that you could often hear in this is, a lot of people swing for the result. So, in baseball, we use this analogy as a lot of people swing to hit a home run. But if I don't practice the simple swings that it takes every single day, I'm never going to hit a home run. Every once in a while, we have the opportunity that we can hit a home run, and that's amazing. But if I go up to bat expecting to just get on first base, eventually, 3 or 4 days of that, I'm going to have runs coming in anyways. And eventually, if I hit a home run in doing that, that's just more icing on the cake. And that just allows me to support all these areas and all these habits and all these results that I'm ultimately trying to accomplish. And so think about inside of, baseball. If I always went up to bat expecting to hit a home run, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to strike out. And in doing that, life is a lot of times the same way. We think that we can make up a lot of time and a lot of effort by hitting this home run. But, in doing that, we end up striking out a lot and we have to start over and stop. We have to start over and stop a lot of times. And it just makes it more difficult to be consistent. Remember, anytime that we want to be consistent in life or in business, the minute that we break a habit, it is 3 to 4 times harder to get started again. And so doing the work might seem boring, but when you look at your results, when I look at my results, my results are not boring. Your results are not boring if they're the results that you ultimately want. And so, I want to challenge you today that, the only thing boring is starting and stopping over and over and trying to repeat that and not getting results. The thing that I find boring is not ultimately getting the results I want. The thing that I find boring is attempting to start and stop every Monday. The thing that I find boring is doing the same thing over and over and not getting the results that I ultimately want. And so when you know what you want, when you have habits that line up with those, your life is anything but boring because you know exactly what you're doing on a day-to-day basis that is going to get you there. And so can you handle the boredom of transforming your marriage and taking it to the next level? Can you handle the boredom of going to the gym every single day to have the body that you ultimately want? Can you handle the boredom of 5Xing your revenue and having systems in your business to ultimately run without you? Because when I hear those things, life doesn't sound so boring. Life sounds pretty good. Can you handle the boredom of living your life's purpose, whatever that is for you? Because I know that any life that's lived in purpose is definitely not boring. You know what is boring is staying stuck in the same place year after year, being stuck in the same place month after month, being stuck in the same place, hoping and wishing your life would change. That is boring. Talking about what you're going to start doing next Monday. Starting and stopping is boring. These are the things that often hold us back. And so I want to ask you this question. What in your life is boring? Getting the results that you ultimately want or staying in the same place? Because what I know is this: if you are ready to commit to a daily routine and daily habits that get you results, this is what habit-based lifestyle and our lifestyle business is all about. And so I want to invite you to take a step inside of the habit-based lifestyle acceleration program. This is a program where we build out your entire lifestyle business to where you're inside of a coaching and consulting model that ultimately is going to give you the results, the life, and the business that you want. But first, you're going to have to identify with what is boring in your actual life. So I want to thank you guys for being here today on this podcast. And if you are looking to connect further with a group of like-minded people, join myself and so many others in the habit-based lifestyle and business secrets, where we will be talking specifically about lifestyle and business habits that will take your life, your marriage, and your fitness to the next level. Until next episode, have a great day.
The purpose of this show is to guide you to realign with habits that get you to live the life you've always dreamed of. This is the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast with Jesse